Before Instagram came and turned everything upside down, Cassandra was just another regular Lagos babe. She was tall, pretty, and carried a smile so dangerous it confused both sugar daddies and broke boys alike. But instead of using her charm to build something real, Cassandra had only one mission: to blow by hook or by crook. Not Yahoo though, nah, her hustle was a different breed. They called it social packaging. If packaging were illegal, Cassandra would be serving 25 to life with no parole. Truth is, she hated her real life. Her receptionist job paid her just 75,000 Nigerian nairas a month. She lived in a cramped one-room self-contained in Kedu, with a landlord who treated rent deadline like oxygen. Her bank account. Always playing hide and seek, sometimes 150 Nigerian nairas, other times 75 Nigerian nairas. But on Instagram? Oh, that was a whole movie. Online, she was living in Ikoyi. Her handle? @Kasibi_lifestyle_queen. Bio. Interior designer, PR guru, brand alchemist, soft life CEO, heaven's favorite babe. But even God might be looking down like, this one. Never seen her before. From Monday to Thursday, Cassandra looked like every other hustling babe. But come Friday, she would morph like a Nollywood shapeshifter. All with borrowed shine: Sandra's 30-inch bone-straight wig, Linda's designer gown, Kimmy's heels. Kimmy, her office buddy, was too generous for her own good. Cassandra even borrowed food, yes, food. She'd stroll into bougie restaurants, take pictures of the menu, beg someone to let her snap their meal, then head back home to microwave Indomie. Yet, her caption would scream, "Sushi nights at Maison 11 chopstick sparkles #softlife #girlshuggedit." And the wild part? People bought it. Her comments were always packed with, "Girl, you're glowing." Not knowing the glow was courtesy of borrowed baby oil. Whenever she got an event invite, Cassandra didn't just attend, she made an entrance. You'd see her outside someone's Benz, adjusting her waist trainer, striking poses like she hustled to buy the car. In Ketu, her neighbors started calling her Auntie Baro Baro. But she couldn't be bothered. "Let them talk," she'd say. "As long as I don't look like my situation. Team fake it till you make it." She reigned as the queen of the pretend life, and her throne was built from things she didn't own. The Apple Watch. Borrowed. The iPhone 14 Pro. Rented from a plug. Even the laptop she used to post client mood boards was her office's, sneaked out during lunch, returned before 5 p.m. She once posted a flight video with the caption, "Lagos Right Arrow Dubai." Reality? The plane never left. She had begged an airport worker to let her take a pic in economy class, then quietly hopped back into a Danfo and headed home. But slowly, all the pretending began to yield small results. Her followers hit 10K, then 15K. Small brands started sliding into her DMs. One even paid her 50,000 Nigerian nairas to model a waist trainer, the same one she used to borrow to slay outside. That's when things got wilder. One afternoon, she told Kimmy at the office, "Babe, I need that Zara dress again." Kimmy gave her the side eye. "Cassandra, that's the third time this month. You day design am." But Cassandra just giggled. A beg leave story. You know, say for Lagos, today you be nobody, tomorrow you don blow. I know fit quit now. Reality check. She hadn't paid rent in 2 months. Landlord was threatening fire and brimstone. Yet, instead of settling him, she used her last card to buy jollof rice and staged a hotel poolside shoot with the caption, "Work hard, play harder, briefcase tropical drink #bookdan busy." Bank balance? 0. Vibes and borrowed wigs? 100 points. She kept at it. But one day, the fantasy started to slip. She had just borrowed a bag from one of her new. Now among Cassandra's Instagram crew was Chioma, one of the few babes who didn't need to pretend. Chioma was the real deal, fine, rich, confident, and running a business that actually made sense. Cassandra liked her for two reasons: 1, she had followers that mattered, and 2, she was generous. So when Chioma agreed to lend her an original Dior bag for a big event, Cassandra nearly screamed. "You'll return it tomorrow, right?" Chioma asked. "Of course, nah. Just 24 hours, Cassandra beamed. But as usual, Cassandra overdid it. She wore the bag to one event, posted photos, tagged Dior, and even wrote, "Nothing compares to owning your worth." Chioma saw it and smiled. At least she gave credit to the real brand, she thought. What Chioma didn't know was that Cassandra rocked the same bag to a second event the very next day. And then again at a photo shoot on day 3. By day 4, she had already told a few people that her man got her the Dior as a gift. That morning, Chioma sent her a message: "Hey babe, I need my bag back. Kindly drop it today." But Cassandra aired her. She was too busy doing a fake deep blog post on levels to luxury. Later that evening, her phone rang. It was Chioma. Cassandra let it ring out. The next morning, boom! Instagram exploded. Chioma had posted, "Some people borrow things and forget their manners. Kindly help me tag at Kasibi_lifestyle queen and remind her my Dior bag is not family property." And just like that, the comments section turned into a war zone. "Return wetin no be your own, fake life queen. Is it by force to form rich girl?" Package Dawn turned to damage. Cassandra tried defending herself. "Please don't rush to judge what you don't know." But nobody wanted to hear that. Then came the final strike. Chioma dropped receipts. Screenshots of Cassandra begging for the bag. Voice notes of her promising to return it. Even a photo of her saying, "I swear on my life." Brutal. The disgrace was intense. Cassandra shed small tears but still tried to keep her shoulders up. She told herself, everybody gets dragged one day or the other. But the shame didn't stop. Next thing, her boss at work summoned her. Showed her a viral video where someone had compared her fake, rich girl life to her actual receptionist salary. "This you?" he asked. She nodded slowly, like a guilty goat. "Why's your face trending on blogs for the wrong reasons? This company has a reputation. You're our front desk, first face clients meet." She couldn't explain anything. "I'm sorry," he said. "But we can't risk the brand. You're suspended until further notice." And just like that, Cassandra crumbled, not physically, but deep inside, she broke. That night she sat in her tiny room, surrounded by all the items that weren't hers. The wig on her head. Sandra's. The perfume on her shelf. Borrowed. And for the first time, she felt herself drowning in her own sea of packaging. After the bag drama scattered everywhere, Cassandra went ghost. She switched off her mobile data during the day, muted all the noisy group chats, and only responded to people who said, "Hi," without adding, "What happened?" To her landlord, she claimed she traveled for work and would pay rent once she returned. To her office friend, she said she was on personal leave. And to herself, she whispered, "People will move on. Lagos forgets fast." But Lagos had other plans. 2 weeks after her disappearance, Cassandra returned with a soft comeback, a small birthday shoot to rebrand. She wore a borrowed red dress, rented a cheap studio, and held a cake that read, Chapter 26, Grateful. Booked. Chosen. Her caption was emotional: "I have cried. I have healed. I have evolved. Not perfect, but growing. Thank you Lord for the process. #God did." As the likes started piling up, a twist dropped in the comments. Someone wrote, "Is this not the same babe that borrowed Raymond's Benz and claimed it was her fiancé's?" Another person added, "LMAO. I remember when she staged that fake proposal at 6. Then a third came with a bomb, she even changed the number plate for the shoot. I was the makeup artist that day. Cassandra's chest tightened instantly, she blinked, confused, which Raymond again. Then everything clicked. Raymond. The polite guy from Lekki who slid into her DMs like 4 months ago. He wasn't exactly fine, but his wallet definitely was. He had that rich but humble vibe. One time he told Cassandra, "Let's hang out sometime." Cassandra didn't fancy him much, but she fancied his car keys, so she agreed. One night, after dinner, she playfully said, "Let me snap with your ride for content." Raymond laughed and nodded. She snapped the pic, but what she posted? A whole fake narrative. My man said, "Pick anyone you like. Hashtag spoiled babe. Hashtag luxury is my love language." That post flew, 10,000 plus likes. Small blogs picked it up with headlines like, "Slay Queen proposed to Inside Benz." The comments? Full of envy and praise. Some girls even messaged her asking if Raymond had single brothers. Cassandra soaked it all in like bread in hot tea. Raymond, though. She never even told him. When he later asked her to take the post down, she straight up blocked him. Now here he was, returning with receipts. He shared chat logs. Voice notes. Even a clip of Cassandra saying, "Just lend me the car for 24 hours. I swear, nothing mad." Meanwhile, she had done everything mad. Raymond's post said. "She used me in my car for fake love content. Blocked me after. I wasn't her man, I was just her Uber with vibes." Instagram caught fire again. Hashtag Cassandra in court started trending. Her name. Ruined. Her image. Scorched. And then, HR from her office sent the final dagger. "Due to ongoing viral incidents misaligned with our corporate values, your employment is terminated." She stared at the email and whispered, "Nah, the end be this." Yet, somehow, somewhere in that scattered mess of shame, she found one last ounce of energy. "I'll bounce back," she muttered. "I just need silence and soft rebranding." But Lego said, "You never jam finish." Because just when she thought the fire had cooled, another explosion came, direct from heaven's VIP embarrassment department. Cassandra had borrowed and lied so much, she'd lost track of who or what she needed to dodge. Then, boom. Saturday morning. She was chilling at home, scrolling TikTok, cereal in hand. Suddenly, ping. Tag notification from an anonymous blog. "Madam, who be this inside my house?" She clicked the link. Her soul left her body. It was her. In that same black satin robe. The same gold slippers. The "Good morning, my darlings" photo she posted 2 weeks ago. Only now, it was reposted with a caption. "Came back from Canada to see a total stranger using my living room for influencer content. I don't know this girl. Who gave her access to my house? This is trespassing. Someone explain." Cassandra screamed. She coughed. She nearly died right there on her cereal. She jumped up, locked her front door, and started pacing like a Nollywood character. "But I thought Titi said the place was safe. I only used the living room, not the bedroom." Let's rewind. 2 weeks back, she had begged her friend Titi, who was house-sitting for her cousin, to let her take just a few photos in the bougie apartment. "Please nah, it's just for aesthetics," Cassandra had pleaded. Titi warned her. "No tags. No location. My cousin's eyes are everywhere, and she's flying back soon." Cassandra promised. Me? Never. Just 1 or 2 snaps. I won't even sit down. Fast forward to the actual shoot, she had sat on the chairs, lounged on the couch, posed on the staircase, sipped fake juice by the balcony like she owned Banana Island. Then she posted everything with location. Private villa, Lekki Phase 1. Now the real owner, a Canada returnee and practicing lawyer, had seen it all. And she didn't come to play. She posted with details. Let the record show, I've never met this person. She is a friend of my cousin, who was house-sitting. This was done behind my back, without permission. And yes, security footage and a police report are in place. This is trespassing. Instagram caught new fire. Voila for who no get house but get ring light. Next time she go borrow state government lodge. Cassandra tried to call TT in panic. TT replied with a single message. I'm sorry. My family is fuming. I've been warned to stay away from you. That was the last thing TT said. At that point, Cassandra knew she was officially in the soup, and no Maggie in sight. She deactivated her Instagram. Logged out of TikTok. But Lagos is not your father's compound. Bad news spreads faster than also a bee on sale. Suddenly, her aunties began calling. Cassandra. What is this nonsense we're seeing on Facebook? You broke into someone's house. Her mother too, she called crying. Did I not warn you to slow down on all this social media? Are you Dangote's child? You've dragged this family name into the gutter. Don't bring your disgrace home. Oh. Cassandra's world was falling apart like expired foundation. Then came the landlord, the same one she owed 5 months' rent. He called with vibes and violence. Madam Instagram, come and collect your quit notice. I want to rent my house to people that exist in real life. 2 weeks later, Cassandra had no job, no home, no ring light, no wig, and no one to call. Imagine, her, the same girl who once flexed borrowed Dior like she was on a Vogue cover, now holding a mop in one hand and a bucket in the other, scrubbing another woman's tiles in silence. But life has a way of resetting your factory settings, especially when pride becomes your daily perfume. That's when she met Ada, a street-smart girl who saw her struggle and connected her with a madam who needed cleaning help, no drama included. Cassandra agreed without hesitation. That's how it began. From one apartment to the next, she cleaned toilets and washed floors. It was hard. It was humbling. It was far below her former standard, but it was real. No fear of heels snapping halfway through a party. No anxiety about someone recognizing a borrowed wig. For the first time, Cassandra was living within her truth. Later, she sold off her old Instagram page. The famous at Cassie Daddy became at Glow Naturals, a skincare business. With that money, she paid back Sandra, returned the vendor's clothes, apologized to the event planner who almost called EFCC, and even messaged TT with a long overdue, I'm sorry. Then, one quiet morning, Cassandra did something no one expected. She started a new Instagram page. Not for flexing this time, but for healing. She named it, From Fake to Real. No filters. No fake captions. Just budgeting tips, thrift hacks, and honest storytelling. Her first post was simple. This isn't a comeback story. It's a sit-down-and-learn story. Soft life is not marble countertops, it's peace, honesty, and living without high blood pressure from lies. Her first reel. A comedy skit about girls who borrow iPhones for selfies and end up in embarrassment. It went viral in 24 hours. Young women flooded her DMs. Sis, I needed this. You don't know how much you've opened my eyes. How did you survive the shame? She replied to every one, patiently. Then one afternoon, during a live video, a curious comment popped up. Fake life survivor, please ma, is it true you once borrowed a Lexus and got disgraced at a wedding? Cassandra paused. And then laughed. A deep, full, no shame kind of laugh, the kind that only comes when you've stopped hiding from yourself. Yes, sweetie, she said. I borrowed the whole planet just to impress people who couldn't even lend me common transport. I wore other people's wigs, faked lifestyles with boldness, and acted like I was living a Netflix series I couldn't afford. But now, I own my truth. No refund needed. The comments section exploded, hearts, claps, fire emojis. People could feel it. She was done pretending. Cassandra didn't return to the fake life, she outgrew it. And that was her real glow-up. Outro, rewritten call to action. Thank you so much for watching this story. I'd love to hear your thoughts, drop them in the comments. If this story touched you, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more real-life lessons and entertaining content. Stay inspired. Stay honest. And as always, stay blessed.